2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Joining me in the booth, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And this is Kevin Hart. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for the Trailblazers. And then for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kyrie Irving is out there with Steph Curry. We've got Antetokounmpo. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the four-man position. To the middle. Here's Ball.
Throw down there. Man.
This is the rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
You know, the Wolves were devastated by injuries last year, guys, but they still did all right up here in Minneapolis. 20-21 at home. Not great, but considering the injuries, a pretty solid home record.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the missed three from Stephen Curry. They set the pick. The pass to Ball. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down. And back to Minnesota, they were a sneaky pick to get into the playoffs at the beginning of last year, but so much can change in the course of the season, Steve, namely injuries for the Timberwolves.
No doubt. You know, Kevin Love going down, that hurt them. Ricky Rubio in and out of the lineup. But there's no question when you look at the roster, some of the moves they made in the offseason, this is a pretty talented team.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers gave me just a couple of minutes. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. That's good.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Passes to Williamson. Defended by Durant.
Hammer time. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
LeBron dishes to Irving. Outside Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Neumann defended by Antetokounmpo. Pass the ball. He feeds it to Tyler. Offline with his three. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry kicks to Durant. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From downtown, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
Here's Irving. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Picked his pocket. They get a hand on it. Portland leading. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's blocked by Curry. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. LeBron passes to Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got 5.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. Boy, it was a tough year for Portland, and a lot of that was because they didn't get much done in points in the paint. Not only did they not score in the paint, they gave up a lot of points in the paint as well.
Williamson, and it's blocked by Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Well, Clark, you were talking about them giving up points in close. Perhaps the biggest issue Portland faced last season. Steve, they were dead last in the NBA when it came to that category.
Yeah, near the bottom of the league in blocks as well. You just don't win in this league without good interior defense. You have to be able to clog the paint and force outside shots and keep people from scoring. It seemed like it was a layup line against the Blazers last year.
And here is LeBron following the three from Tyler. Outside Irving. Ball's knocked loose. Clock at 6. And Curry, here we go. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Curry's got 5 now.
Man, pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
There's the pass to Williamson.
Come get it, come get it.
Neumann defended by Antetokounmpo. Baseline try. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep LeBron. And it's Portland with the rebound. Passes it the ball. Neumann. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter. That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Guys, Otto Porter comes from a basketball family. He wore his mom's jersey number growing up, then switched to his father's number 35 upon being drafted. And he kept it in the family in one other way. He never played in the AAU system and just worked out against his own family. Tough family, and it's worked out for him, guys.
Yeah, Doris, a versatile defender and a smart role player. He's been a very nice addition. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Six to shoot. And that one is hammered home. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Durant sets a screen for LeBron. Lets the three fly. Irving for 3. Rebound by Tyler. The Trailblazers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game.
Another season and another finish at the bottom of the Northwest for the Wolves. It seems like every time they start climbing up the division ladder, something derails them. Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Colonies covered by Irving. And James pulls it down. And that climb is never going to be easy for him. Going back to the Wolves now, as Clark was just talking about, Steve, they have yet to win the division since joining it back in 2004.
Well, it's not like it's getting any easier. I mean, with Oklahoma City there, you got Denver playing at a high level, Portland looking to rebound. So, I mean, there's a lot of talent on this Wolves team, but they're playing in a very, very difficult division.
Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Williamson.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
And the basket by Curry.
A little confusion defensively.
Hey, you know what? He sent the D a little
1:57 left in the first half. Here's the screen. Neumann. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
LeBron dishes to Durant. Outside for Curry. Puts it up. That one off the back iron and out.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
LeBron drives in, defended by Ball. Irving kicks to Curry. Left side Curry. Fade away. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Neumann, covered by LeBron. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas. You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Irving gets a screen from Durant. Irving passes to Curry. The dish to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron good.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Ball. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen is they send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from Ball. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Dishes to Durant. Outside Irving. And it's off from three-point range. Williamson can't hit. And that does it for the first half of play. Trailblazer.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's a good one going on out in Minnesota. Glad to have you with us for our halftime show. Some good basketball for the Trailblazers. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going. And a resilient Timberwolves team is staying in it. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Kyrie Irving off to a rough start. His shot isn't falling. He's been ice cold. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 6. LeBron outside. He passes to Antetokounmpo. Backs him down to the inside. Shoots. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got the first points of the second half here for the Timberwolves.
You know, since the Northwest Division came into existence back in 2004, the Trailblazers have never taken the title as the best in the division. They've always been competitive, but never at the top.
And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Here's Tyler. Neumann, 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. He's got 10. And last year, no exception for the Blazers not winning the division. They ended up 4th out of the 5 in there, a record of 6-10 against Steve, the rest of the Northwest teams.
And as you guys were saying, I mean, the Blazers have never won the division, but it's not like they're in the cellar either. They've got a lot of talent. They should be in the hunt this year with an improved bench. And I think this is a team that could surprise a lot of people in the Northwest.
Defended by Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. Gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The kick out to Irving. Another miss by Minnesota.
Another rebound gobbled up there, pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry's shot is good.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Williamson, defended by Durant. Pass to Williamson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Irving attacking Curry. Here's LeBron. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
Well, a lot of basketball pundits, so to speak, would like to eliminate lottery pick protection outside the top 3 from trades. They feel it gives teams too strong an incentive to tank. You look at the Blazers last season, they owed their pick to the Bobcats if it was 13th or lower, and they finished the season 8-26 after going 500 at that point. So maybe a little suspicious.
That's good. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Trailblazers leading by 6. Now the pass to Williamson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Long card going back to the Blazers. They finished the season among the worst defensive teams in the entire league.
And that's where they've got to improve, Kevin. They did a decent job denying looks on the perimeter, but they didn't get blocks or steals, so not a real force defensively. And among the worst in fast break points and points in the paint as well, so they clearly have some areas they can shore up.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
The feed now to Tyler. Shoots. And Portland again with the bucket.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
He dishes it to Tyler. Clock at 6. Green shot on the way. And again, it's Portland converting. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Here's Irving.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Curry. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
LeBron outside. One second left. And oh!
shot without a second to spare.
That can be so demoralizing for the team that gives up a shot like.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Right side, Irving. Right side, Irving. Shot clock at 5. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closer. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Portland leading by 6. They set the pick. Here's Polynice. Shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Left side Curry from deep LeBron. LeBron with another miss.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
No good from Ball.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And here we go. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Well, I like what they're doing inside here in the second half. I mean, they're still trailing, but they're showing a lot of grit down low in the paint.
That's good from Durant. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers head coach was going over with his guys. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now. Go take it. Kevin?
Passes it the ball. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving drives in and blocked. One-on-one here. Ball, the pass to Tiger. And it's blocked by Curry. Left side Curry. Pass to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. There's the screen. Takes the 3. But they get it back. And the shot's good from Ball.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Curry can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 5. The shot's good from Ball.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
On its way from Irving for 2. And it's Portland with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Polynice. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Curry with the 3. That drops.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Wide open. Tyler, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Williamson, the pass to ball. And there's a nice one-handed slam. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
LeBron dishes to Irving. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Feeds it to Tyler. Shot clock at 6. There's the block. Outside Irving. Outside Curry. On to Tacumbo. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Williamson.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Powell the pass to ball. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us.